Right, I've just been told I'm now live, which is good. Hello, this is Stephen in wonderful Wiltshire in England, and we have a situation. What I've got, if I go here, does that solve it? I've got a reflection from the curtains. I wonder if I can pin the curtains like that. Okay. That's getting better. That's improving the picture. We're getting clearer. This is live video sales training with Stephen, and you're back to see. This is my garden. Well, it's not my garden, it's my neighbour's gardens. As you can see, there's a gentle breeze blowing today. The thing I love about doing this sort of intro to the show is that it's different every time, because the breeze is blowing in a different direction, and just makes for an interesting. I thought I might actually take that intro and put some music to it. What do you think? Okay, right, it's Tuesday that we've established. It's 9 a.m. on the East Coast, it's 2 p.m. in the UK, and it's time for the show. So, welcome to the show. This is a live video training with Stephen, and we're looking at everything in relation to marketing and selling on Amazon Live, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And it's good to be here today. I've just been sat outside for lunch, and it is a glorious sunshiny day, and hopefully the rest of the week is going to continue in the same vein. So we are fortunate. Summer has arrived on the 5th of July. Let's have that in the record. Okay, so I can actually do this outside view because I do have, as Daniel knows, I do have an HubSpot tiny camera. And the HubSpot tiny camera, and this is ideal because we know that Be.Live can have two cameras, but why should the two cameras be static? Why not have a camera which can actually go to 3 different views? So you've got the view of me, they've got the view of the desktop, and this is my demonstration area. It means I can actually show you what an HubSpot camera looks like. And if I go here, one of the things I love about the HubSpot is the privacy settings. And if I go to camera number 2, it's like being in a studio, isn't it? Camera number 2, and I say go to sleep. Just watch that lens there. The lens actually, I love that. The lens actually closes down. So there's no way, you can tell it's not working because it's pointing exactly the wrong way. Okay, chess set is here because I love chess. I actually found the chess set on Amazon, so it is for sale in my Amazon live show later today. And then the other camera, the other angle is this, and this is important in terms of selling. Is be able to come back to me. Okay, now what I'm going to do, because I'm in the live studio, is I'm going to switch cameras. Okay, this may or may not work, but let's go for it anyway. And just a minute. It is working. HubSpot tiny camera. Okay, so I'll be back in a second. The camera's just adjusting itself. But if I go here, the reason for having the second camera is that, oh good, it's lost itself. I can't show it. Wait a minute. I know what's wrong. I need to do something. That's what confused me the other day. Okay, so basically, when I'm marketing, because I can have different camera angles, I can actually talk about the HubSpot. I can talk about Logitech Brio. I can talk about Logitech Litra Lite and actually show people. I think that's combined with the desktop view where I can demonstrate product, actually showing the product working, because the HubSpot tiny camera that you're looking at now is actually working. That's it, brilliant. So let's come back to me. Okay, I just want to hide that camera and go there. If I switch my camera on. Okay, now one thing that you will notice is if I go side by side, this image is from early this year. Image of me is from early this year. And you can see that I'm no longer wearing glasses. And that's because in April of this year, I had a cataract operation, which means I can see better. I can see colors better. Depth perception has improved. And I've got my second cataract operation 2 weeks today. So I won't be around here broadcasting 2 weeks today. I'll actually be having the second operation. Then I'll be able to see even better. It is a total revelation having good sight, because your sight degrades gradually. And the fact that I'm going in for an operation on the 19th of July means a lot. So I'm going to say that I would rather be having the operation than actually doing this broadcast 2 weeks today. So that's everything up to date. But it does mean that I'm going to have to redo. If I go here, I'll hide that. Yeah, and I'll bring this one in. I'm going to have to redo all my material. This is what we've got to be aware of, that when you change the way you look, you have to change all your marketing materials. Now, marketing materials for shows that have gone by, not a problem, because that's how you look then. Going forward, then you do have to change everything. And I'm just going to got a comment coming in, and the comment is from Mr. Upton. Aye. Thank you. Just while you're here, John, and while you're here, just a message from Peter. Peter is in Milton Keynes on Thursday, so he cannot join us. Okay, and it looks like it's business, which is good. He usually goes, yeah. So Peter's in Milton Keynes on Thursday, so let's prepare for that. Let's go to Plan B. Okay. Anyway, thanks for joining, John. Okay. So I have to redo all my publicity materials. I think we've started with just a minute. If I go here and I just want to share something because I've got it teed up. I just haven't brought it into the broadcast. Let me go here, and I need to go to Be.Livers. I need to go to shows, and this is it. This is by way of a reminder. I'm just waiting for the image to upload. I am live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, which is 5 p.m. UK time, doing structuring a broadcast. And the thing I have to do now is, quite obviously, I have to structure that broadcast. Okay, because and over to John. And John is saying, I'm watching from the allotment on your phone. Very good. Okay, it's a beautiful day to be out and about, John. I can agree with that. Beautiful day to be out in the UK, in Solihull, or in Devizes. In Devizes this morning. Well, you like this, John? Just a minute. Let's see if I can find it, because it's all about marketing. And I'm going to go over to my page on Facebook. Just give me a second. My page. Okay. That's me live. Okay. And that's me live again. I've got so many. I'm in the wrong place. That's what's happening. I'm in the wrong place. Why can't I get to my... When you're doing a live broadcast and things don't go exactly right, I'm trying to get to my home page on Facebook. I'll do it in a minute. Okay. And then I want to get to that post and click that. Okay. And I'm going to, because marketing is important, I'm going to share screen. And if I go here, I've got it. Okay, I'm going to share screen, and it'd be worth doing because today is the day to share it, not any other day. So I'm going to go to screen share. It is time sensitive, and I'm waiting for screen share to come up, and go over to a Chrome tab, go over there, and show it on screen. This is Angelica's photographs from today, and at a ridiculous early o'clock, we were, well, let's put it this way, we were having a bacon bap and a cup of coffee at 7:30 this morning in the town centre, which has to be an achievement, especially where I'm concerned. And the basic thing was that this was Deviser's Queen's Baton Relay, and this is going around the UK, and the baton is being relayed from one place to another. Today it arrived in Devisers. It's actually going out to a place called Stonehenge as well. So, and Barry's seen this photograph. So this was this morning. And let's go for the next photograph. We'll go back, forward. Okay, so there's our mayor and mayoress and people from the relay team who are actually organising it. There it is, the Devisers, and this is why I'm mentioning it, John. It's the Birmingham 2022 Queen's Baton Relay. Here's a little video.
Healey will flight across from the Kennington Oval. Please join me in the 10-second countdown to send it on its way with Catherine the first there, beaming in the sunshine by the fountain. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, Catherine. Safe journey.
The reason I'm showing you is all the images that you're seeing now were taken by Angelica this morning. So there's the relay setting off. There's the bus that carried the relay team. Let's just go backwards. We've got the video. That's the Wadworth Brewery coach and horses. They still deliver beer by the barrel to the local pubs. And today it was carrying one of the relay team. And again, the party actually launched the Deviser stage, and then the beautiful horse who works for the brewery. It's nearly time for him to go on his holidays, actually. Right, and we say a big thank you to Angelica for all the images. So images by Angelica Davey, Birmingham 2022 Queen's Baton Relay this morning in Devisers. You saw it first on this live broadcast, but that's marketing, and it's marketing Birmingham 2022 and celebrating, of course, the Queen's. But let's come back to me. Okay, so thank you, Angelica. I didn't ask, but it's public, so hopefully we're okay with that. And John, that was about Birmingham 2022. So all marketing, and the fact is that those videos now appear and become part of the marketing for Birmingham 2022. So it's all about marketing. Okay. Now, this is the time when we look at the Be.Live selling features. And if I bring the Be.Live logo on, okay. And all right, I'm going to declare something here. I'm actually looking and testing 2 of the systems at the moment. And I'm doing daily tests. And the thing that I've discovered is that of all the systems, the web-based systems that are available on the market, there is none better than Be.Live. Okay, which is why I use Be.Live to broadcast on Amazon Live. Over to John, and John is saying, "Got to go." Okay, catch you later, John. Bye. And that's basically, having looked at all these systems, I've just seen how good Be.Live is. So I'm speaking from where I find, rather than, this is not a sales feature. This is Be.Live selling features, factual. Multiple cameras, and as we've just seen, if I go there and I switch this camera on, okay, and I can hide both those cards because you've seen those. You've seen those. So the fact that you've got multiple cameras for the host, and you can see my studio, you can see me live in the studio at the moment, and the ability to actually, because this is a feature, I can actually switch so you can see two of me, okay, and this me, the camera on the right hand side. Let's just put that full screen for a sec. This camera that you're looking at now, it said knocking the office to bits. This camera is actually mounted on a tripod. One of the things about webcams is that most of the time you put the webcam on top of the monitor. Let's just take a look at that. Okay. So the webcams here are actually on top of the monitor. Okay, two of them, Obspot and the Brio. Whereas this camera that you're looking at now, this camera is actually on top of a tripod, which means that I don't have to look up at the camera. I'm looking dead straight ahead. The camera is on my eye line. So I can look at the camera. It looks as though I'm looking straight at you, which of course I am now, because I'm not having I don't have to remember to look up. I don't have to look. I can just look straight at the camera. And I know if I look at the camera and keep that within the center, this works. And so I'm now becoming convinced that having your camera on a tripod is quite possibly an easier way to broadcast than having the camera on top of your monitor, because you've got to look up all the time and you don't remember to look up, and that means you're looking at the screen rather than looking out the camera lens the other side. So if you do have two cameras and you can get them into your live studio, believe me, you can, then have one of them on a tripod which you can talk to. Okay, because this is more convincing and more effective than actually, yeah, just saying. Okay, and it also serves, if I go this way, it serves as a side cam. But I'm going to come back to here. So multiple cameras are important, and so we don't confuse us, I'm going to put that camera and it can go for a look outside. So this is a live feed from devices looking outside, and basically if I go there, I can zoom in and I can pan left or right. Let's go left. I go here and I should be able to get, I've got the window in the way. I've got limitations with this camera. Okay, let's go to the BenQ monitor instead, because that at least is working. So multiple cameras for the host make it a lot easier to actually present a live broadcast, because it's not just you on camera. I've got 7 different camera shots. With Be.Live, you can have 8 people on screen, and it just simply works. It is very, very effective, and we will be having some roundtable broadcasts in the not too distant future. Multiple studio templates. Basically, this is a game changer. Okay, I do different shows. I do Blubbing for Britain. I do Ask Angelica, both this week, but both have different videos, different images, different agendas. And before multiple studio templates, they're all in one place. Yeah. So now I've got a different studio for Ask Angelica, different studio for Blubbing for Britain, and a studio here, which is just live video sales. And I can flick between the studios depending on which broadcast I'm doing. It's just, well, it's professional. It means that you can have a professional setup. And if you're broadcasting as a producer and you're producing shows for other people, it means that you can have a setup for them. Okay. Next thing we can do is we can, we'll demonstrate this at some point. I just need to create a PDF. You can share PDFs. Okay. And this is key. It's got an integral YouTube video player. And it's at this point, the thing is that when I broadcast on Amazon Live, I can only show 2 minutes of video. It just so happens, this is a video which will be premiering on Amazon Live later today. Now, backstory. I have a new camera. The camera is a Samsung Galaxy S22. It has 8K video, which is incredible because we're talking webcams are only 4K. So this is the best camera you'll ever get. And one of the things is that this, if I switch it on, just a minute, press there. Okay. The thing is, if I go here, okay. I thought I was live on my own profile. Obviously not. Okay. Just a minute. Just let me search something. Okay. This is me live on Facebook at the moment. And to prove that, what I'm going to do is to take, I'm just astonished by the quality of this camera. Take the logo off now and apply, and you'll see that there is a processing difference between me here and me on Facebook, and that's the best way. So about 8 seconds. Okay, anyway, that's by the way, I shot a video with this camera, which is for sale in my carousel later today. Here's the video, and remember, this is camera only and an external microphone, because I wanted to show what the benefits are of an external microphone. So let's go for it. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not quite what I wanted. Wait a minute. What happened there? I had a video teed up. Not that video. Just a minute. Just let me a second. I've lost a video. Oh, no, I haven't. This is the video. Let's just press play. This is Stephen, and I'm in wonderful Wiltshire in Devizes town centre, and we're just about to take a walk around. So pan across the centre, and then I'm going down here. Now, I'm used to working with a Samsung phone with a gimbal, but today for a change, well, from now forward I've got the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, and it's got a built-in stabilizer. So what we're actually going to do is check out how easy it is to use. Now the thing is that I've got to hold the camera in my hand at 6.8 inches long. It's pretty difficult, but I think we're actually getting the shots, and we're coming up to the corn exchange. I'm just going to try and go one-handed. Okay, we're done. Across the way you can see the 17th, 18th and 19th century buildings, all individual. This is the market square, and today in the far distance there is a farmers market. Now the farmers market has been held here by royal charter for hundreds of years. Once a month farmers market can come here. This is the corn exchange, and the corn exchange holds events, 2 events coming up Mike Night and Retros. Okay, so carrying on our journey. Again, Devizes is a thriving, well, I call it market town, because we've just seen the market. 23,000 population, and it is the centre of Wiltshire. And when you think of Wiltshire, you think of Stonehenge and Avebury. And over there is the Black Swan Inn, Coaching Inn, dating back hundreds of years. And all these properties privately owned. And we're coming up towards the palace. Not the palace that you're thinking of. And we've got the bins at the side waiting to be collected. And we come up here and I can actually see display. Recruitment officers. Hairdressers, otherwise known as Mikey's Barbershop. And this was Sohen House, it's now been taken over. Want to sell like a pro. Okay, and across the road, I'm just going to try and zoom in, is the Palace Cinema. I'm going to zoom out again. Hopefully, yeah, and I'll get my thumb out of the way. That's one of the things when you're holding the phone in your hand, that your hands can get in the way. Okay, as we walk down the main street of Devizes, we have our second pub, the Dolphin, over there, and we're in the marketplace. Okay, and as I'm going up and down, the pavement's very uneven. Later this year, I will be taking my vinyl collection out of storage, buying a record player from the vinyl realm, and well, it's going to be good fun. Next shop to that is Level Up. A great variety of shops in Devizes. You can see the traffic actually whizzing by. Just holding the camera at the right angle. Okay, up ahead of us is Wadworth Brewery, and that is where 6X beer comes from. They've got about 5 different beers, and again, fingers on the camera. Okay, this is just a practice. Let's see what it's like when we get back. I think I need, he said, an external microphone on this, and I do need some sort of gimbal, because holding a camera like this is not recommended. So we'll close with a view of the Morrison's van, and I'm going to stop recording. Actually, that's the first time I've actually been able to play the video in its entirety, because right, okay, I'm just checking that I got sound, because after I play a video sometimes the sound disappears. That's the first time I've been able to play that video in its entirety. It is used as part of the marketing of the Samsung Galaxy S22 phone, which is here. Okay, and as you can see, we're actually live. If I go here and go here, we're actually live, and that's the quality of the video replay. So thank you for joining me today. It's been a pleasure to actually be live here. I am live again on Thursday with a very special show. I should be chatting with and interviewing Mr. Grant Saunders, stage hypnotist and Amazon insider. It's going to be a fascinating 30 minutes. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. in the UK. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.